So today at Goodwill was the weekly sale. It's $1.99 for the color tag of the week at my Goodwill. And I haven't been to the $1.99 sale in a bit, mainly because it's a little intense, but it wasn't too bad today. I have found that like at my Goodwill, I feel like there's not a lot of resellers who are very interested in vintage. There's always so much vintage there that it's like a little overwhelming not knowing what to take. You know, there's definitely people that are really into shoes, so I let them do the shoes. I'm not really big on shoes. They take up so much space to store. There's definitely the hard goods people, there's the electronics people, there's a lot of clothing people, but I really feel like I don't feel like I'm fighting anyone when I'm there. So I got so much stuff today. This is gonna take a long time to get listed. I got so much stuff. I tried going through some aisles that I don't necessarily normally go through. I'm only saying this because the top of this are skirts and I never look through the skirts, and I was very surprised to find at least 2 of these skirts. So the tag color this week was red tags. So all red tags were $2. And I was very surprised to find this as a red tag. I don't know if it was like overlooked because it's fairly plain looking, but it is the brand Garnet Hill, which I'm pretty sure is a very nice brand. I will say the fabric tag is cut out of this. I took a quick picture of this with Google Lens while I was at the thrift shop and like easily found a listing that has a picture of the garment tag, so I know what it's made of. This is certainly a very on-trend kind of skirt. I looked it over. I didn't see any flaws. I didn't see any stains. I have no idea how this one especially made it to the color tag of the week. It was marked as $6.50, but yeah, this one I'm pretty excited to see how it moves because it's a brand I've never seen or listed before. This next one I did pay the full price for, $8.50. This is the brand Josephine Show. I didn't look up comps on this. I don't know anything about the brand, but what I saw was this pattern skirt, new with tags. I don't know if the tag doesn't say the brand, but it's 100% silk. This is beautiful. This is definitely gonna look super cool on someone. It wouldn't look super cool on me, but yeah, this to me was like, and I looked it over. Like I said, it's new with tags. I didn't see any pulls in the silk. It looks great. Yeah, new with tags, 100% silk, like boho skirt, sign me up. The last skirt is quite the opposite. I paid $4.50 for this one, and it is Princess Polly. So it's just like a very trendy brand right now. And I know mini skirts are back in, so I thought this one would probably sell well this time of year, hopefully. This one is a size 6, so I feel like Princess Polly 6 probably goes well together. Next, this one I paid $6.99 for. Hopefully that was okay. This is CNC California, 100% linen, and what size is it? It is a large, and I definitely thought between the linen and the print, this is a really good like resort wear, vacation, beachy kind of listing to make. This was again $2, tag of the week, and I got it because I'm fairly certain I have these leggings from Aerie, and there's some really nice leggings. I really like Aerie leggings. If these had been in my size, I probably would have kept them, but I know like Aerie has a pretty good following, especially when it comes to their like loungewear and athletic wear, so I thought like this could be like an easy like $12, $11, $10 sale, hopefully. Okay, this one, okay, I did look up this brand, which is called Curious. Didn't have comps that seemed that amazing. However, I thought this was just so pretty, and I thought maybe I could get it for me. It's not my style, however, with a pair of jeans, I feel like. This was $6.99. Okay, this is for Phoebe. This was in the new incoming rack. I did notice because of the tag of the week and like how crazy it was, they were only bringing out hard good racks. They did not bring out any new clothing racks. I wish this had a year on it. That would be really cool to see the year. This is in pretty rough shape. This says 2007. I would believe that this is 2007. It's just a pack of Barbie clothes. Phoebe will love that. Yeah, look, these are like gauchos. Yeah, I could see 2007 for sure. This is very early 2000s fashion. I guess we'll stick on with the Phoebe stuff for a second. I did grab 3 books. The books were half price today. I did not know until I was checking out. She was like, oh, books are half price. I said, well, that's nice to know. Wizard of Oz. She loves Wicked. Then we showed her the Wizard of Oz. She's very into it, so I was super excited to see the book. And then I grabbed just, I don't know anything, but 2 little storybooks. This one's Forget Me Not, Beautiful Buttercup. an utterly day. She's gonna be so excited. She loves mermaids, but she loves these Melissa and Doug things where you can like, they're like magnetic things and you dress them. She's gonna lose her mind about that. All right, back to the clothing. These next two I've been staring at for like weeks, being like, I'm not paying $6.99 for that. However, I hope that, like I said, nobody likes the more eclectic things in my store, but this is from the brand Teddy. It is a size large. It's definitely vintage. That's like a paper large. I mean, look at this. Tell me. And then wait, the giraffe's neck goes all the way around. How is this not amazing? I don't know. Like I said, I've been looking at it for weeks. And I know that all of these kind of more eclectic shirts came from the same donation because they all were donated like the same exact time. And I've been like watching them for weeks, realizing no one's buying them. This one was also marked $6.99 from the brand Breckenridge and Embroidered Birds. Say no more. Cockatoo, I believe. And then there's like a little embroidered flower in the back. Talk about grandma core. Someone will want that, I really hope, because it's so cute. Oh my gosh. I don't do shoes, but I saw these little Nike like Air Maxes. They were $4.99. I feel like Nike's one of those brands where like there's a resale value in them. Like someone probably would want to get these for their kids. The size, what size am I? They're a size, kid size 8. Yeah, so they're way too small for Phoebe, but my God, they're so cute. I did get Phoebe a pair of shoes. These were $2.99. I don't even know the brand. I don't think they're like a brand. They're just kind of like knockoff Converse, but they're really sparkly, very sparkly. And they have laces. I've never gotten her shoes with laces before, so this will be a big moment for us. Laced up shoes. Next was a color tag of the week, so I paid $2 for it. The brand is, again, something I need to look up. Carol Ann. It's 100% nylon, and it's like this like black slip dress. I'm sure it was originally lingerie, but I'm sure someone would want to wear it as not lingerie. So it's got these like flower details at the top, and then the bottom hem also has like these more like they're colored. It's more like a burgundy kind of lace down here. Again, I think this is something that is trendy right now. This one, when I tell you, it blew my mind that this was donated. This is the brand Janie and Jack, new with tags. That somebody had ripped off how much it cost. I can only imagine how much this cost. This was definitely an over $100 dress. Look at this dress. Tell me like we're not screaming Easter right here with this dress. This was $5.50, so they definitely knew it was worth something at Goodwill, but they don't really charge up that much on the kids' clothes. I've only accidentally gotten Phoebe, Janie, and Jack before because it was like in like a lot of like Christmas clothing. I got her on Facebook Marketplace once, and the dress we have is so beautiful. It was our Christmas card photo outfit for her last year. So Janie and Jack, new with tags, might be my most exciting find of the day. I'm going to assume this is from the same donation because it's also a 3. And this is mini Bowden. They had this marked $3.50. It's a mini Bowden corduroy overall dress. It is so stinking cute. Again, I didn't look up any comps on these, but these again are 2 really good resale brand dresses. I have gotten Phoebe one mini Bowden dress in the past, and again, it was from a Goodwill. Oh, this is for my nephew. My sister-in-law asked me to look for rash guards, so we got a Play UPF 50. I don't even think they had all the rash guards priced the same. This one, they had $2.25. I don't know how they price things at my Goodwill. I got Phoebe a rash guard. Hers, $2.25 also. It's a Old Navy rash guard. Here's another one from my nephew. Oh, this one is $2.25. I wonder if they're all $2.25. 4T, little later gator. And was this one also $2.25? Let's see. Yep, $2.25. Oh, look, they all are. Deep Sea Captain, little mate. All right. These I got for myself, Teleties. I've heard of this brand. They had 2 new ones for $4.99. And I like these. These are the ones, well, they're not breakable. They're supposed to be not breakable, but they're the ones that are flat. So when you're like in a car, you don't have this in your head. I was really excited to find these. I did get Phoebe a bunch of bathing suits. So this is Carter's 5T. It's got blue and unicorns. And this one was $4.25. Like, I don't know how they choose their pricing. Strawberry. My girl goes through like 2 containers of strawberries a week at a minimum. $2.25. This one was Sava brand, Old Navy. And then our last one is another 2-piece. This one says Sunny Days. It's Oshkosh. It's got this top and this little bottom. Oh, another thing I got Phoebe. This just like, it's $2.99. It was a bunch of clips and hair ties and stuff. Things I feel like I always lose in my house. All right, this. This brand did not have an impressive sales, Artisan New York large. However, this top, when I felt it, I knew it. And I looked at the fabric tag, 55% linen. It has this square neck, which I feel like square necks are in right now. So I'm hoping that this will sell well. This was $6.99. Again, this is definitely from the same donation. This was another $2. And we got a Quacker Factory here. We have completely beaded, and it's got like bugs and stuff. Like on the back here, you can see there's like a ladybug and all this stuff. Again, this is a size large, all from the same person, certainly. There's somebody out there who would be loving their bugs, who would love some beaded bugs. This was $2, color tag of the week. Brand is Rabbit Women. Not a brand I know, but again, I feel like very boho, very in style right now. I think this is what I paid the absolute most for. There was another dress that was Ralph Lauren I almost bought for the same exact price, but it was navy blue, and I just felt like this one with the color and the seasonality made the most sense. This was oh, this was only $7.99. I thought it was $9.99. This is 16W Calvin Klein. Really, really nice dress. Really flattering. Really pretty. I checked. I didn't see any stains or anything on it. Full zip down the back with all the different things coming up. Weddings, showers, everything. Thought this would be a really good pickup. This one, I don't usually get Ralph Lauren. I'm not really good at identifying the different like sub-brands, and I know there are people that like their whole shtick is Ralph Lauren, and I just don't know. This one was the color tag of the week. That's mainly why I picked it up, and it was called this luxury feel line. So it actually is like, the material is like really, really nice. But I'm gonna guess if it made it to the color tag of the week, it's probably not the best. I don't know, but we'll see. If it was Scott's size, he would really like it, but it is not his size. This one I picked up, it's Travis Matthew, which I think is golf. And it's golf season, yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about it, but I do know that this is a golfing shirt, I'm pretty sure. The club, I don't know. I have to figure it out. This I paid $7.99 for, so hopefully this is a good golf shirt, because this is actually the first thing I picked up today, because the first thing when you walk in are the men's polos at my store. This one I got mainly because it's new with tags. I will ask Scott if he wants it. It's Izod. It's new with tags, and it was $2, so Scott might want it or not. This one was $2, and it was also new with tags. It was Marshall's new with tags, and they had it listed for $11.99, which I thought was a choice. This is from the brand Annister. It's a large, but it's a tie-dye, like strapless jumpsuit. I don't know. I thought it was kind of fun. Maybe someone will want it. I thought it was fun for the season, for like a vacation or something, so we shall see. This I got for me. It's a pair of leggings. It's Tech Gear. I think Scott just got Tech Gear sweatpants, but they're not, I don't usually get dark green, but they had the pockets and everything. These were $4.99, so hopefully they are comfy. That's what I'm hoping for. I did grab one belt. Most of the belts are wiped clean. Oh, there is some marking on this one I didn't realize. That's annoying. I missed that. I didn't realize that it looked like that right there. Okay, that's gonna decrease the value. Oh man. So I got it because it's Men's Warehouse, and I just sold a Men's Warehouse belt. So this one, as you can see here, it's got tags here that say $59.99. They had it marked for $3.99. See what I can get for it, but the last Men's Warehouse belt I had sold for $25, but with this marking, I'll definitely have to list it under $20 and see what I get. I think I have one more thing. This was something I got on a hunch. We'll see if my hunch was right. This was $3.99. It's a bag of fabric, but I mainly it caught my eye because it had this Raggedy Ann fabric. And I know with Joann's clothing, like sources to, you know, get your fabric for your needs are gonna be limited. So I might lot them together. I don't know. So there's like this Raggedy Ann. There's this like textured. This one's very thick. Oh yeah, and look, it has like the names and everything of it. So this is gonna be like a project one day, figuring out this. This is like very summery. This one's like partially like worked on. I can see like someone was making something. Someone was making pants. We got some pants here. Look at that. Like, but there's even more of this yellow fabric. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll do like a lot of fabric or like split them up because like it's pretty heavy. I might have to split them, but very interesting. I don't know what the market for resell is on fabrics. Gotta be something there, right? And that was my haul. I have a lot to do. I'm really excited. Let me know. What was your most exciting? What do you think was the most exciting find? I mean, the one lady who donated all her very interesting shirts, I feel like is very exciting, but you let me know. So I do have a quick smaller haul from the thrift shop that is the closest to me. I went there today. I haven't been there in a few weeks. It really isn't that great for sourcing. One, I feel like they don't get very good donations. Like they get kind of like not great stuff, but also anything that they deem as good is like so expensive. But I do know every week they have a tag of the week that's 75% off and tag of the week that's 50% off. And they actually like put them on one rack, like all the 75% off and all the 50% off. So I don't have to like dig through the store, which is mainly the only reason I went. And then today they were like, oh, it's customer loyalty day. You get an extra 20% off, which was a fun bonus. Let me show you what I got. I always love to look in the thrift book section for Phoebe. I got The Sweetest Spring, Barbie A Fashion Fairy Tale, DC Superhero Friends, and the Barbie Fairy Tale Collection. First thing here I have is a belt. $3.19 for this belt. This was not on sale. Well, besides the 20% off. This is a size small. I do believe it's a woman's belt. The brand is Cipriani. I don't know that, but it is a lizard grain leather. It seems like it's in pretty good condition. It has like the tiniest bit of wear there, but otherwise it looks really, really good. So I do love selling belts. We have a dress from Loft. I paid $1.99 for this dress. It was actually the first thing I saw when I walked in, and it's really, really pretty. So it's this red dress, and it's got this like eyelet detail at the bottom. The reason it was left there is it's a 4 petite, so it's a very small size. However, I do feel like even that it might be a slow mover, but it's just so pretty. And for $1.99, I couldn't say no. It's a really, really nice dress. Next, okay, this is something I got for Phoebe again because it was on the 75% off rack. I paid $1.59 for it, and it is a little Minnie Mouse hoodie. This dress was, oh sorry, this is really confusing to read. This was $2.79. This dress was $1.99. These receipts are so hard to read. Anyway, I couldn't find any. I didn't really look up this brand, BB Dakota. There's no size tag on it, which is why I'm guessing it was still there in the 75% off section. I'm gonna go with it's probably a size small, but it is, as soon as I felt it, I knew. It is 30% linen, and I feel like this is a really nice beachy kind of dress. So that's why I grabbed that for $1.99. This is something that I was looking at in the 75% off rack, and I was like, that's really pretty, but I just don't think it would sell. And I was like, wait a minute, I really like it and it's my size. Why don't I get it? So I got this Talbot's little flannel for myself. Okay, this is also from Loft. This is the other Loft item I bought, and I actually sold something from Loft yesterday. This I paid $1.19 for this, okay. Like I said, it's a medium from Loft, and it's like a sweater t-shirt, but it also has this at the bottom. And I'm telling you, the shirt I sold from Loft yesterday, imagine this but long sleeves. I think this is very in style, very academia preppy. So yeah, I felt like that was a good pickup. I don't know if, I didn't actually look at the brand tag. I don't think it's any, is there even a brand tag? Fabric content, I mean. Oh, it's actually 100% cotton. Look at that, perfect. Then this was something on our list that we needed. So Scott will be very excited I got funnel. This is the last thing I got. So I got 5 things to sell. This is the one thing I actually kind of paid the most for. I paid $4.79 for it, and I'm very confident with that. This is a women's size medium. I've already sold my Grammy's old Pooh sweatshirt that had this exact same tag, and I sold it for like quite a lot of money. Oh my God, it's so cute. Like it's the rugby stripes, and it's like Pooh sneezing, a bee because he tried to get in his nose. I don't even know, but the Pooh is embroidered. I felt like $4.79 was totally fine to pay up for this one, and it's almost like a boxy cropped kind of fit. I think this will sell. And that is my mini little thrift haul.